Hi, and welcome to the Bible Tribe with Seeing Deep Ministries, where we see deep in a shallow world and overcome the battles of the mind with the Word of God. Are you in the world, but not of it? This is challenging, isn't it? When we struggle to know how to relate to the world we are trying to reach, we can know that we don't have to look like the world to reach it. Reading today from John chapters 17 and 18, and the verse of the day is John 17, verse 16. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. In context, this verse is known as part of the high priestly prayer of Jesus. From the BibleRef.com commentary, it says that Jesus speaks to God about three main topics. First is Christ himself, asking God the Father to glorify him so he can glorify the Father. Next, Jesus prays for the faith and courage in his closest disciples. And finally, he prays for those who will come to faith because of the apostles' writing and teaching. The term world refers to the culture and belief system which rejects God and his authority. We see this in John 12:31. Christians are not promised to be taken away from persecution and hardship, but only that God will be with us in those trials. As part of this, believers are expected to be in the world, but not of the world, 1 Corinthians 5, 9, and 10. We cannot bring truth to those who need to hear it unless we are present, engaging the people around us. We see that in Matthew 5, 13 through 16, and Romans 10, 14 through 15. That separation from the world's attitudes and thoughts, Colossians 1, 13 and Romans 12, 2 through 3, earns hatred for faithful Christians, John 14, 15. Simply by demonstrating that we honor God, not men, we make ourselves the target of anger and sinful rage. We cannot effectively share the gospel if we're living like the world. But we also cannot do so if we are standing in judgment of the world. Empathizing with the difficulties of living in this world without compromising helps people to discover that there is another way of living. We don't have to look like the world to reach it. I chose the keyword world, which is the Greek word cosmos. It means in order, makes me think of the world order. The very world that God made is fallen and has an objective of pulling us away from God. Strong's dictionary also defines world as to seduce from God and are obstacles to the cause of Christ. Thought of the day. We don't have to look like the world to reach it. Application. Live for God, not man. Go with God and his precious word, friends. Tune in tomorrow as we head back into the book of 2 Timothy.